We come now to the last part of the lecture. When Allah spoke of the male and the female as analogous, similar to the night and the day, we must now look at the night and the day to learn lessons about the male and the female. And when we look at the day, we notice that when the day is approaching the night, something happens. It's not business as usual, no. When the day is approaching the night, there is excitement. There is electricity in the air. This is the miracle of gender. That excitement of the male as he approaches the female. The day paints a colored sunset in the sky. A riot of colors in the sky, every sunset to tell you. Every sunset is a message to you that you must preserve this excitement. You must preserve this electricity between the male and the female. It is important to do it. And when the day finally meets the night, notice the sun plunges into the arms of the night like a ball of fire going down. Allah is sending a message about the male-female relationship. And woe unto you if you tamper with this. And this is what Dajjal is attacking. But you got to study Akhirul Zaman. You got to study Akhirul Zaman, Islamic eschatology, to understand what's happening in the world today. And when the night enters, the day enters into the arms of the night. Notice what happens. There's a time for rest and sleep. There's a time for love. There's a time for worship. And then there's a time when you must say goodbye. Notice when the day wants to leave, do you notice how the night holds on to the day? The night does not want the day to leave. All the riot of colors at the sunset is no longer there at sunrise. The light now comes out little at a time, at the time of dawn. A little bit of light, and then a little bit more, and then a little bit more, as the day is extracting himself from the arms of the night. This is the intensity of desire between the male and the female. But when a woman is naked in front of you, the time will come when you'll pass by her with your, you know, the machine that you see them, tuck, 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 tuck. The palm computer, everybody have? So naked woman passing and you tuck, 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 tuck. You going to work? No big thing. No big thing. Nabi Muhammad alayhi salatu wasalam said that Dajjal is going to do that. He said women will dress and yet be naked. We say Dajjal is already doing that. And when women are dressed and yet naked, eventually you're going to have a sexual revolution. That sexual revolution is going to climax with the destruction of marriage. Marriage is for the birds. He said people will have sexual intercourse in public like donkeys. 2 days ago, I got an email from an African student in Paris. In fact, he might listen to this lecture on YouTube 2 days from now. This African student in Paris wrote to me to say to me, Sheikh, from my dormitory window of my university dormitory, I just have to look out of the window and I can see people having sexual intercourse in public. Yeah. Meaning, they'll come to the balcony, they'll open the louvers, open everything. Huh? So those on the opposite side just have to look across and you can see them having sexual intercourse where the public can see them. This is where Dajjal is leading today's feminist revolution. The Prophet ﷺ warned us about these things which are to happen. And told us about Dajjal. We have the choice of following Nabi Muhammad alayhi salatu wasalam or following Dajjal. If you follow Dajjal, then as women go out to work in the morning with a briefcase, facing the traffic, you know the terrible traffic there is in KL. In the evening she comes home, she's very tired, and sister, don't be annoyed with me, I have a job to do, allow me to do it. When she goes to work, she cannot dress as a woman. No. Take a look at the outside world there, you will see. She has to wear business clothes. So you will see her in a jacket and you'll see her in trousers, usually in a bank. And if you go to McDonald's, you'll see her with a tie as well. Yeah. As you adopt the functional role of men in society, you now have to behave like a man. You got to speak like a man. Your voice has to become masculine. And in the end, your physical features are going to change. You're going to have a face that looks masculine. And men are not going to be attracted to you anymore, excuse me. A man wants a woman who is a woman. And as you lose your femininity, the day will no longer be attracted to the night. You don't believe me? Go down to Lower Manhattan. Go and see what's happening in Lower Manhattan. I lived in New York for 10 years. And when the day is no longer attracted to the night, welcome to the world of Adam and Steve. Welcome to the world of Adam and Steve. The modern feminist revolution from Dajjal is leading us to Adam and Steve.